A pecan.
A pecan. Yeah. Okay, I'm in game.
My dad said, where he comes from, a pecan is something you keep beside the bed.
Little John, could you say something? I'm just going to adjust your volume.
Testing 139.
Try it again.
How about 931?
Okay, now you, Hell Dog.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's decent. Holy smokes!
Anybody see?
Black Hawk Commander. Oh, did you change your name?
This is my alt account.
Oh, okay.
When I started training with people, my primary account, everything I've got tier 5 and below are all either premium tanks or gift tanks. Nothing really there. So I created this one and started building it up same way. So now then it has now one tier 8, one tier 6, and 5s and below.
Right.
So, and for the Christmas deal, I've just been trying to grind the Christmas all the way up to level 10 so that I have all those bonuses to put onto the alt account.
Yeah, I was going over the recordings that I made of the first, what was it, the first strongholds that we did and the first couple of games that we played afterwards. And I realized that I wasn't actually, because I was doing like no commentary recordings beforehand, and I forgot to change my OBS settings so that it was recording my mic. So basically, for a lot of the games that I uploaded, you guys are talking to a ghost.
Damn, tier 10 again.
Tier 10.
They're making it hard.
Oh, look at that. Type 5 heavy.
We'll have lots of high damage targets. Now, if I can just get the shots out the barrel. Nice if I had a rammer on this.
Yeah, I think the playstyle with the M44 supports the idea of shooting against the lower tier guys so you can do as much damage as possible. I'm not sure if that's really worth it, though, against, like in this particular case, just because the reload difference is that much bigger. It's almost double. Having said that, I'm guessing, well, if I get side shots at whatever is coming towards the heavies, then I'll shoot them in the side, that's for sure. But, I don't know. Our heavies are moving down there pretty quickly. AMX-50B. I guess the AMX-50B moves... Is that a French vehicle?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, obviously, AMX.
Magazine fed, 50B, tier 10, 4-round mag. 20 millimeter gun.
Okay. Okay, let's see if I can do this. That's a bit too high. Yep. That was too high. Type 57, do you see that? He was at D0. He's headed up towards that side. Do one of our guys already get taken out? No.
Damn it. Found the AMX-30 a little late. I have to help out that Mountain if you can drop anything back behind that hill.
The hill at H4?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I actually see the, Can I get a good shot there?
Defender's track.
It's not the best. I'm gonna have to move over to D1. I'll delay some fire, but... probably what I should have done. Backed up, fired a shot over at B0, and then did this while I was reloading. That'd be the more efficient thing to do.
Okay. Type 5 heavy is over there.
Okay, I'm going to try and line up a shot on him. He's giving a side profile, so I should be able to do some damage to him. At the very least. Just got to get spotted. Defender's there on the other side. Who was lighting up the... Was it this?
And Type 5 heavy just finished me. One shot. He's around the corner somewhere.
Oh, I didn't know the Type 34 was there. Well, someone finished him off.
Yeah.
These guys are still...
There's the Type 5 heavy.
How far away is he?
Just behind the buildings.
Yeah, I got a side shot on him.
MX-30.
And hit him in the front, but at least it did something.
Got anything toward the AMX-30. Tiger 2's gonna have a little trouble with it.
You know what? I don't think it's safe to move out of this position, so I think I'm just going to shoot from here. Only there's a little bit more. Maybe I can get some cover back there. That's what I'll try and
Conway
do.
coming down against the motion.
Fortunately, this guy's in a pretty good position. Can't really...
Tiger 2 is gone. Or Tiger 2.
No, I got spotted, so that's not good.
Now that'd be the MX-30. Conway. There you go, hello. Type 5 heavy. In the open.
I didn't get spotted there.
Or he didn't show up until after he shot me.
No, the AMX-30 is probably proc spotting, or he got the spot by the shot on the Conway. E75 coming towards you. Last seen the MX-30 was heading down, and there he is, just lit back up down the Scorpion. Found the E75.
Oh yeah. My rear found him. Maybe it would have been better to stay by A1. Yeah, I'm really not sure.
But I don't think we got the 4,000 that time either. I got big goose eggs. I could track them. That was it. I couldn't even get anybody to kill them or shoot them when I had them tracked.
Yeah, I got 1309.
Yeah, I didn't make too much from that game. Well, actually, I didn't make anything from that game. I lost everything!
Only because it's a premium vehicle was there $6,000 out of that one.
I actually made a lot of credits last night. I had spent a lot of my credits earlier on, well, one of them was the discount on the, what was it, the octane fuel, because I figured it's cheap, might as well give it a go.
Yep.
And last night, I think I made, well, I guess technically after a bunch of purchases, I made something like 500,000. Now, technically, I also bought one of the credit booster things, so there's that. But even so, the M44 can make a lot of money. One of the top non-premium money machines.
Yeah, too bad you can't take it to the bank.
Take it to the bank. In a way, too, the putting the spall liner and the large first aid kit on there as well. Like, someone might think that those are pretty expensive investments, but honestly, when I think about it, the amount of money that someone would have to put into, you know, getting a crew member back up or something along those lines, or repairing damage to modules and all that, you know, it very simple costs, you know, that you just don't have to make. Like, someone could shoot at me and they don't necessarily take out a driver, a gunner, or whatever, because my crew is being protected by the spall liner and by the large first aid kit. So, and you don't even have to use the large first aid kit, you just have to have it on there.
Let's see how to handle this.
Now, I'm sure that a lot of the money that you can get out of using the M40, M43 comes from using its much bigger gun, which has a much higher penetration. I think the only disadvantage with that bigger gun is that, like, let's say with a 75% crew, you're not going to get the full benefit out of it because it does have a higher dispersion, which, well, higher dispersion results in not getting as many hits. Okay, so let's see. Got vehicles up and about.
Oh,
Let's see that T-28. Whoo! A whopping 1 damage. Take that to the bank. You guys having trouble up there on the north side?
oh yeah, there's a couple of good targets for you.
Okay.
Easy splash on 3. Keep them lit.
Don't worry about trying to do that right now, just because I'm kind of in a situation where I just have to miss what I'm shooting at. Okay. Yep, I'm to the north. Forget that. Oh, someone's mad at the IS-3. Okay, how are these guys moving around? Zoom it in here a little bit.
Forest tracked. Gonna be backing out.
I'm not sure how these guys are doing. I guess. Well. Now, I'm not sure if that's because my shot wasn't aimed in. I'll have to take another look at that.
Conqueror took me out.
This dude is alive. Ooh, that's not really good. Nope,
Yep.
that was a miss.
Well, no wonder. Now this one's over.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
The light
guy
spotted
just
me.
got me killed.
Yep.
Guy on our team. I see you.
Mm. Oh, I see you.
Yeah, he rammed me, wouldn't let me back up. I don't know what his problem was. So I got hit twice.
Oh.
By the bulldog.
Yeah. No, he didn't kill me. He just got me killed.
The main gun is damaged. Now, from what I understand, the discounts that you get from the Christmas event, the ones by unlocking the different tiers of atmosphere, as far as I know, the discounts, if they aren't applied to a vehicle, they can expire, but I'm not sure if they can expire once they're applied to a vehicle.
Right. You have until about the middle of March to assign it to a vehicle. And then there is no expiration after that.
Oh, so once it's assigned to a vehicle, it stays there.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well,
But you don't have, you can wait until middle of March, and somewhere closer to the March date, they'll post the cutoff.
oh, well, I've already assigned it to all the vehicles that I want, so no
Same
problems
with
there.
Yeah, same with the female crew members. When you get them, you don't have to assign them until you're ready, until the mid-March, when the expiration date, and then
I figured that I would assign them to my T1 HMC, try and acquire mastery again in that vehicle, and then I was going to use the discounts for tiers 3 and 4, and I was going to acquire that other part of the American line that I had never touched because it was added when they moved around some of the vehicles. They moved the T57, made it the the T56 GMC, and then they took the T18 at I think it was at tier 2, and it was a tank destroyer, and they changed it so that now it's a I think it's the T18 HMC, I think it's called now, which is, well, now it's a tier 3 artillery, so.
right.
So yeah, I got those unlocked, so it's basically for free. And tier 9, well, the tier 8, I assigned that to the M40, M43, and basically every other artillery up that line has the discount added.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I figured I was going to complete the American line before anything else.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, though, if the T92 HMC would be better in a Strongholds game, like a skirmish, as opposed to, let's say, the American Tier 10. You know what I mean? And I'm just thinking because you get more shots early on, which could have a more significant impact early on in the game. You know, assuming that I was to take artillery into skirmishes above that of tier 6, because it just seems like the M44 is a really good choice because of its fast rate of fire and its decent statistics overall, especially with its splash. Because when you're not penetrating and doing full damage, that's where the real damage comes in for your vehicle. It really depends on the amount of splash that you have. The higher splash you have, the farther the drop off is for the amount of damage, depending on where you hit. And that's why even when I'm not penetrating against, heavy tanks, if I'm hitting them in the right spot, I can still do something like 200, 250 damage. Okay, so there's nothing really to contest here. Wasn't the best hit. Okay, let's lock the gun there. Let's see what's going on over here on the heavy side.
110E4, maybe? Or any of the heavies in the heavy alley.
That wasn't actually a bad shot.
Jeez. Don't even know where their Scorpion G is at. He cracked me good. Don't even know where their Scorpion G is at. Oh, I can't believe all these heavies that went over to the medium side and then ran away. Oh well. This one's a loss also.
Helldog, did you see that? I think he was a T-44. He was behind the barrier over at E1. Did you see that?
Good.
Okay.
Here he comes.
I'm not sure. If I hit him, then I could probably kill him. Hold on a second. If he stays there, or if you hit him, that works too. I'm not complaining.
Helldog's gonna get his own 4,000. The heck with everybody else.
No, I haven't done much.
Well, you're not much is a whole lot more than mine. I got shot in the ass from a Scorpion that's still not lit on the map. I have no idea where he's at other than somewhere where the weapon trigger was.
I'm wondering if it's safe for me to stay over here.
More than likely, Scorpion G was in the mid-map somewhere. Motion is a concern.
Well, screw it. I'm just going to fire a shot, and then I'm going to move. That wasn't a bad amount of damage. That could have been much, much worse.
Here comes the motion. All we've got now is...
Yeah, we don't have much left, do we?
Helldog's eyes and the T-30. There's that Scorpion G. He's finally lit.
That's a decent amount of damage there.
Scorpion G, you can tear up with Artie. There's that 64 or 65 ton. Scorpion G coming on your ass, hell dog. He likes ass shots.
Oh, got some splash there too. That AMX CDA just running by. I don't care. Yeah, I can't do anything to that motion.
Scorpion G is stationary at the moment.
Well, if he wants to stay stationary, then
Still.
I can give him a present. Or I could just miss. That works too.
If he was still there.
If he was still there.
Yeah. Here comes the IS-7.
I think he hit my ammo rack.
I think he did.
That's what that sound is, right? That's the funny thing about ammo racking artillery. It's not as dramatic as it is with other vehicles. Having said that, though, I don't think artillery make... like, there's a couple different animations that they have for when you get ammo racked, and I don't think artillery get the popcorn one. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep. Which is terrible. They should go up in big old boom.
Well, I think they do make a louder explosion when they get ammo racked. I think they do. But who knows? I might be wrong.
You got another one in you, hell dog?
Yeah. I don't like the way it's going, but I don't know why we're getting tier 10 every single time. It's just that time of night, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the thing, right? I think if I want to actually get anything worthwhile, it's like I have to shoot at the tier 10s in order to, well, potentially get that damage, but more importantly, get some of that assist. Because I think that's the only way I'm making money in this thing.
But you don't often have a choice. Just take your opportunities.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. As a general rule, like in my M44, I don't usually go for the heavies unless I know that they're heavies that, you know, I can do very consistent damage to. Like, for example, the Tiger 1. Well, maybe even the Tiger 2 as well. But also things like the... what's that other one? The heavy tank number 6. KV2s, KV1s, you know, vehicles like that. I have no problem shooting at them because in the end, it doesn't matter where, well, it does matter where I hit them, but it's very easy to hit those areas and not have to worry about, oh, well, I need a side shot, you know?
I've been using the aiming mode quite a bit on the Arties.
Trajectory?
Where you press G.
Yeah, it does make a very big difference. It does.
Especially if they're behind a rock or a building.
This one's kind of... Where do I want to go for this one? Part of me is saying C1, but I'm wondering if K1 would actually be a better position. Well, time to find out. I've been playing at tier 6 so long that I can kind of identify which targets are best for me to shoot at and which ones aren't, but I don't get that same kind of practice here at tier 8, or even tier 7 for that matter. Now, the only problem here is if I go up and I get spotted. Because that could happen.
You gotta stop thinking,
481 Revolution.
stop thinking out loud.
I gotta stop what?
Thinking out loud.
Oh, is it distracting?
$110.85, please.
I wonder if this is...
Peak, I'll try to track him for you.
Shot there.
$45.02, and his companion over there.
It's double hit. This is artillery is over here.
Who's hitting you, Little John? Do you know from where?
E4, please. He's in the bushes. And I'm done. Strange place for an E4 to be, but turn the corner over there, I think. The T-30 is down low, Hell Dog. And he's gone. 110 E4 up top.
That tracked him.
Yep, both E4s are over on the north.
Are they platooned? Oh yeah, they are platooned.
Yep. Hell Dog, if you got HE, I'd switch to HE and try for tracking. Especially if you can catch him on the side. Don't worry about Artie, you need those E4s. Hurt bad.
Oh, that was delayed.
Good close. One E4 is gone. Might want to go up high and left. E4 is going to be facing you when you come around that way, Hell Dog. let the mouse face him. He's pretty well full health. Remember, his turret will only turn halfway around. You get a shot on him? That's a booger.
I didn't do very much there.
Yeah, sorry if I was talking too much.
Well, I don't know if it's because of your other thing that you do where you like to narrate.
Well, I think I got into the habit because there was so much controversy behind, whether you play artillery and all that sort of stuff. I always like to make people think that I'm thinking about things, and so, but it doesn't always look like I'm thinking about stuff. So I have to I feel like I'm inclined to narrate it, but with the last recording that I did, I wasn't doing that as much because I think people get it by now, but yeah, I guess we'll just chalk it up to being a bad habit. Let's just say that. Keep it simple. About 2,000 credits that game. Sorry, 20,000. Yeah, I definitely want to try and get that bigger gun. What is the difference in dispersion?
You're an aggressive TD player, aren't you, Little John?
Oh yes, Larry. I'm aggressive no matter what.
I mean, I'm a
I
little
stayed
bit more
back there, but I noticed that our guys were pushing, and they were not going to clear that ridge. There was no way they were coming back up again. That one shot, and mine hit low, so I didn't get a good track on him. And after that, Mouse and everybody's pushing him back. It's time to jump up there and try to crack one or two and make them regret that they're backing away instead of running away.
Yeah, well, I noticed you were getting hit. It might have been that T110. I'm not sure. But,
yeah, what cracked me was the TD and then the E4.
But that spot on the map where he was, you can't hardly go around those hills the way you did. There's always a TD sitting up there, way up there. And man, you're just a duck.
Yep, but the Artie doesn't have any shots out there until somebody lights them up.
Yeah.
And that Scorpion is relatively fast, so I was hoping to dive out there, take my shot, and duck back around the corner, about like I did. I got the one kill and backed up and forced the other two to get take hits, and pulled up to crack another shot into the last one coming back. And that's where the E4 lit. Like, oh shit, E4 please.
Did you put any binoculars on that thing?
Yeah. They don't work so good looking through the hills.
Or no, not with you're moving all the time. So.
Yeah, I had them set up and watching out there. It's why I found the E5 who peaked and the T30 that rolled behind him that I didn't have a shot on. And like, okay, I know where those two went. Then when our heavy started pushing them and killed the 110 E5, like, okay, it's time to do something, because they've been able to turn and push the other ones down. And by going down and backing back away, now there's two ridge lines between us. I played that one often enough to know that till you get around the corner, they're just down around the corner where you got to peek and get a hit, take a hit before you can get a hit. They've already been doing that, so I didn't think they were going to have enough health to do it again.
Yeah, that tank doesn't take hits very well, though.
I could have
Good...
taken about 2 more hits, except when the E4 cracked me. The E4 has got the big gun on it, and nothing shrugs that one off.
Yeah, and if somebody loaded some HE, you'd be in trouble.
Yeah, the HE is really deadly on these things. I was telling Dominator on that 2 maps ago, and that Scorpion G come over there, says, there's you a better target. Even a near miss, and you're going to shed half his health.
Oh yeah, because he definitely doesn't have as much armor.
Oh, shit.
Now, a funny thing is, usually I find against...
You're 9s this time, guys.
Against even tier in the M44, it doesn't matter where you shoot on heavy tanks, usually you'll never penetrate, but the difference of not penetrating because you're hitting them at 45 degrees and the difference in hitting them at 90 degrees does make a big difference. Because sometimes if a vehicle goes up a slope and the shot goes in at 90 degrees, it will penetrate. Which to some people, you know, they think is crazy, but that's the thing, right? It doesn't happen very often at all. Despite how many times they'll actually say that it does, which is, you know, complete bullshit.
32 is tracked. I'm not going to get loaded up in time to get another shot at him.
Oh, he hit a rock. See if I can punish him for that. Not really. Well, okay. Maybe.
Yeah, if you sit right at like A4 on the initial with an arty, you can hit that road.
Oh, the artillery just got spotted. I'm not going to be able to shoot at him though.
Nope, he's leaving.
Maybe I should have tried. I don't know. I'm going to keep shots on Valley for now.
Damn it. Oh, 49. Move that damn 131.
North is still looking healthy, yeah?
For a whole lot longer.
Whoa! That shot went over the hill and right underneath the low. That might not have been a good call, guys. Try and Sorry, I'm gonna shut up.
103 is hurt. Three is dead. Come on, reload. There's that damn 132. Worthless 49.
The Ferdinand flipped himself.
A 30 flipped himself?
Yep.
Yep. I have no idea what our 49 did.
He was backing up over one of the rocks here, and yeah, he just he took a tumble for the worst.
Yeah, 49 never pushed the 132 that was out on Lake Road, so he's got the lake controlled.
I can't really put any more shots in over there, so I'm going to try and give you guys
Yeah, the town's gonna need
some
it.
support fire.
Revolution.
Well, for the longest time, there wasn't anything that I could shoot over there.
He's got a long reload. Good finish. Watch your back, T10 coming. Okay, he's not thinking about coming anymore. T30 behind you. Back it up hard. Look right. Ah. MX30 only had 43 health left.
Yeah, he just hit me for 400.
Yeah. Good work on that Revolution.
Can I hide behind this? Not really.
That tank has a really long reload time with its 105.
Yeah. Yeah, I had that one as a rental for a while too. See that guy's message in the AMX-30. Baron Dave.
Do I have any? No, there's... What's the point in running? Well, whatever. They have to contest the cap, so...
Yeah, could have enough up there. Gonna take a bunch of hits by the time they... Oh, God. There's always got to be one idiot. Could be the... Yeah, there's the 49. Always got to be one idiot wants to climb the damn hill. Hey, look at me, Ma.
Yeah, what happened was the Ferdinand backed up onto a rock, and because he kept going, he fell onto his side. And I guess, well, his ally couldn't really do much for him, so he died.
Yep. He's done.
Yeah, it must really be a bad situation when a heavy tank flips themselves, because it's like, what else can flip them? Like, right, another heavy tank or something? Well, especially for like a light. It's like, hey, light tank, push me over. Yeah, in your dreams, buddy.
I'll be damned.
Made some profit there. Oh, joy, let's open up a box.
17.
Sure.
A little over 3,500 that time, L Dog.
Our total.
Yeah. Afraid mine was a little low when the 49 decided not to argue the center and left it. Gave the 132 free shots into the town, and just 3 shots later, I'm dead.
I'm guessing one of you guys is going for a mission?
Yeah, Hell Dog's trying to get 4,000 damage.
Oh, okay.
Between the platoon.
Hey, Dominator, did you understand what I was saying? Like on that battlefield, you can just about get in line with that lake road. I mean, I'm just talking about for the very early game, like your initial spot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, basically, whenever someone spots in the middle, basically get shots on all those guys going through.
Because they're safe. They're really pretty safe behind those rocks, but not from Arden.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I think the problem that I have sometimes when I'm somewhere there, I think on the south side it's safer because you can hide behind that little building there. Unless someone, trundles over it, which, that kind of ruins the whole point. But the problem that I run into is if, like, a scout goes up to that midway point, it pretty much cuts you off from going across there and getting out of, that particular spot. So if you have to, and if they stay there and they get stuck in, then basically you're stuck in that spot and you can't support the valley, and in some cases you can't even support the town, and that's a big issue, right?
Well, I'm talking about maybe you get 1 or 2 shots and then you head back over behind that hill, to cover the valley.
That can work. That can work for sure.
You can't go to town from it.
Yeah. I mean, if we get the map again, I'll give it a go. But it's like I said, if a scout gets into that spot, it doesn't matter if I put a couple of shots in or not. It's probably going to be 1 shot, and then someone's going to spot me, and then I can't move. And if I do move, then I'm probably getting killed. But I understand what you're talking about, what you're going for there.
Yeah, and there's buildings on each end of it where it'll cover your one flame.
I know, but at the same time, those buildings they're kind of a cock block too for any shots that you want to put over, because later artillery don't have the trajectory to get over, especially at close range, those buildings. You have to almost shoot at 45 degrees, and most targets aren't going to be that far out because the artillery have just such long range. I don't remember the range from one side of the map to the other, but I think the maximum range on these kinds of vehicles is going up to like 1,500, and most maps aren't that big. I think especially on that map, from one section to another, unless we're talking about from one corner to another. That's a different story.
Now, most of the maps in the game for the 15 on 15 are 1,000 meters across.
Yeah.
Some are 800.
And sometimes
600.
And sometimes just at 1,000 meters across. Like the shot I was shooting was, I think, like 800 meters out, and that's half of the max distance that you can shoot at 45 degrees. So it doesn't always work out. That's all I'm saying.
That's why I moved up and took that position behind the bushes, covered the road with the binocs. And
yeah.
I had enough time to get them active. That's why I got that only hit in on that 132, and the 49 wouldn't push him out of it.
Yeah, unfortunately,
he got behind the rocks, so I couldn't shoot him anymore from that angle, and the 49 didn't do anything and left.
I hit him once.
I didn't know he left until I got down in the city and was engaged with the heavies, and then catching it in the flank too. Like,
yeah.
I
hit him
just
once.
Surrender the position and leave.
Yeah, I'll try harder next time. Next time.
It really wasn't criticizing your play at all. It just was a suggestion that for the very initial, especially if you're in the 304, Artie.
Oh yeah, the bird.
Oh yeah, the 304 for sure.
Stuff. Pretty relatively close.
Yeah, the max range on that gun is 500. But if you're on a hill facing upwards, that's going to get cut down by, well, depending on the angle, it could be cut down by 400 to 300 meters.
Yeah,
So,
but I'm just because those guys think they're safe out there, but they're not. They're not always safe.
yeah, no. Like, and that's the thing.
Drop some close enough to stun him or make him decide that that's not a good position and back him up into somebody else's gun.
Yeah, with the 304, it's really two-dimensional. You're either going for the valley or you're going for the town. There's not really much say about that. You could try going for the middle, but you would have to find some hull down position where you're not easily going to get spotted, right? Now, apparently you can actually get into the spot at A0. I saw a video about it. I'm not sure if that's been patched out, but... You know what I'm talking about, right?
On this map?
Yeah, apparently there's a spot at A0. It's like in this building complex area. Apparently you can get in there, or you used to be able to get in there. You know what? Let's... Nope.
What type of vehicle are you talking about?
Well, they call it Scumbag Alley or something like that, or Scumbag Corner. So I think it was originally called that because that's where artillery would go. But I saw a light tank get in there, that's all I really know.
Yeah.
Not the optimal target, but a target nonetheless.
Yep, that didn't last long. Went to go turn the corner and there's the IS-7 and behind debris. No shot. What the hell is an IS-7 doing in there? Good spot. Bunch of them coming right up the road.
Now, that WZ, if you want, I can farm damage on him.
Now, Dominator, if you look right up the road, they're facing you.
Oh, those kids. Yeah, okay.
Wide open.
Let's see if I can aim a shot in time. There's the Badger. Oh, double. Well, okay, not much, but still. Actually, I think I tracked them both. Oh, there's some assist. So it's just a platoon thing, right? The amount of damage that gets dealt? Okay.
Right. He can either get it on his own, 4,000 damage, or platoon damage counts.
Oh, man. If I aimed just a little bit lower, I probably could have killed that Badger. Mind you, if I'm trying to go for damage, I shouldn't be going for low health targets.
IS-7 on the roads. I don't know if you got a shot. Got a multi-story building in between.
I saw artillery.
He's going to try to come around behind the Patton. I'll say it's time to leave, but there's nowhere to go. If you go the way the other already does, you're wide open.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what happened to that one shot that I fired at the M40, M43.
Patton, maybe?
Because I have no idea.
IS-7's going to walk into a range.
Yep.
Whoops. That
I made a mistake there.
And swirling back, you may get a shot between buildings.
No, that spot there is blocking it off. Now, if he goes over here... Yeah, okay, that wasn't going to happen.
101. One is going to come in between buildings, maybe? Port Springs are out there threatening Hell Dog. Oh, way to go, Hell Dog. Take him with you. More damage. I didn't get any.
Yeah, that wasn't my plan, but he kind of went along.
Yeah. 101p. Haven't seen the T95 in a while.
Yeah, I didn't get any damage against that, any significant damage against that Badger. I probably should have just kept firing at the light that was being spotted.
Close range, you're going to lose it. You got too many buildings in between.
Yeah,
well, not if I, walk up behind him.
Oh, he's backing away.
I know. That's why I'm going to have to go the long way. I'm not sure if he's going to spot me if I go through here. I don't think he did. Nope.
Yeah, he's going to have his hands full.
He's going to be able to...
You see that guy's name, Mono666?
Yep.
Yep. He hit me for 666.
Oh.
One shot and he hit
Mark of the Beast.
Keep going, you'll come up on his back.
Oh, yeah.
If they let him live.
Where is he? Oh, hello.
There you go.
Hello. And goodbye.
Let's get a shot of that. There we go. Should have turned off the HUD for that. That would have been a perfect shot.
Well, I don't think it's going to happen tonight, Louis John.
Okay. Well, Hell Dog, if you want, I'll meet up with you again tomorrow when you come up, and we'll try again. Either on this account, or we'll bring Little John's out. We'll play any tier you want to go.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'm going to call it a night myself, too. I was going to call a last battle, but in this case, I'm just going to say this is good enough for tonight, and pick up with you guys tomorrow.
All right, then. See ya.
Good running with you, Hell Dog. We'll try her again. We'll
All
get
right.
it.
Disconnected.
Yeah. All right.